7th grade Ancient Civilizations students. This is Mrs. Schultz coming to you from my office, which has now become a makeshift classroom. So it's that time of year again. It's the beginning of the school year. And with everything that happened in the spring with coronavirus, I wanted to create this tutorial for all of you so you know how to use my Google Classroom. Just in case we end up going to distance learning again, you will all know how to work my Google Classroom like champs. I also want to welcome parents to this tutorial as well. I wanted to give you parents the opportunity to see what my Google Classroom is like, and if your child needs any help during the school year, you'll be able to help them and navigate this Google Classroom with them. Okay, let's get started. You know how to get to their Google Classroom, but let's review quickly. So there are a few ways to access Google Classroom, but I'm going to go over the most basic way to access it. You are going to type Google Classroom into the Google search engine here. You are going to click on the Google Classroom link. Now, because I'm already logged in, I need to log out of mine, and we're going to use a student's view. Okay, so if you are not already signed in, you will need to sign in using your email address, which is your student number at dallastownsd.net, and you'll have to remember your password, and your password is what the school gave you. Once you're logged in to your Google Classroom, your screen should look something like this. You probably have classes from the intermediate school, and you can clean those up by unenrolling in the classes. So you can go to these three dots here, and it says move or unenroll, and you can unenroll. Okay. If you unenroll a class, you will no longer see it in your classroom, but all your class files are stored into your Google Drive. Let's look at my Google Classroom, which is right here. Ancient Civilizations. Each of you will be assigned to a color-coded class, so it could be green, orange, red, or yellow. As you can see under Ancient Civilization, it gives the color of your class. So for this tutorial, we are looking at the green class. And on a side note, this is my son's Google Classroom that I hijacked to show you how to navigate my Google Classroom. I made him join my green class so I can give you the best tutorial possible. Alright, so you are going to click on the words Ancient Civilizations just like this, and this will bring you to the stream page of Google Classroom. The banner at the top here, it is the color of the class, which is green. And here I added some Egyptian hieroglyphs and my Bitmoji and a welcome sign. Now, let's talk about this stream. You will find announcements and videos here explaining what is expected of you when there is classwork. And there may not always be a video, but each week I did a video during COVID so I could explain to the students what I expected of them. The first post here at the top is going to be the newest information needed. For example, this is the week of May 26th through the 29th, and underneath it was week of May 18th through the 22nd. I tried to add emojis as much as possible to distinguish between weeks, homework, reading, challenges, etc. So that way it's easy to find and you know exactly what is expected of you. So for example, during week of May 26th through the 29th, it was Memorial Day, and I put a flag to represent Memorial Day. And then for the week of May 18th through the 22nd, we discussed the Renaissance, and art was a part of the Renaissance, so I put a paint board there to represent the Renaissance. And again, the stream is just for announcements or videos. And you can see here, I label what you need to do. Watch video first, then you read the directions and information. Number 3, you begin assignments. 4, you need to make sure you turn in your required assignments. Tab. If you click this at the very top, up pops all your classwork. Here you can now see all of your assignments. To the left here is all topics. And again, the newest or the latest information will be at the top. And if you need a specific topic, you can click on it and it will open up to all your assignments for that topic. Okay, let's go back. Let's look at specifics under each topic. I always have the assignments and the direction information at the top. Then I list the assignments by numbers, then the day, and the title of the classwork. So for instance, this is assignment number 1 on Tuesday, and it's an Ed puzzle. Again, I have emojis trying to distinguish what is expected of you. So for the assignment directions, you will always see a paper with a pencil. Next, the assignments here with the triangle and the exclamation point is warning you that these assignments are in fact to be turned in and completed. Challenge activities always have the double exclamation point, and they are not required, but they're recommended for you to do. And then I do not have an example on here, but classwork that needs to be completed but not turned in, for example, like a reading assignment, will show a prohibited sign. To the right here are the due dates for what assignments need to be completed and turned in. So you can see here, these were all due May 31st. Okay, if you click here at the top left hand, right above the first topic here, it says view your work. If you click on this, this will show you your work that is missing, that's assigned, that's returned, or that is completed. So you can see here, my son is missing everything. He was assigned one thing. All right, let's go back. So that's another place you can go to view your work. One more thing I want to talk about with assignments and directions and information is I do the same kind of thing that I do on Google Classroom, but I create a Google Doc for you as well. So if you click on it, up will pop your Google Doc, and here you can see, again, I have it listed by day of the week and the assignment number. I also have emojis again. So for example, I have eyes, so you're watching something, so you're gonna watch an Ed puzzle video. You're gonna read an article, so there's a book. I also have Bitmojis on there of myself. I also have images. We watch CNN 10, so I have the guy from CNN 10 on there. So it's a little more interactive. The other thing I want to show you about this is right here where it says read an article on Duxter's website. So instead of you going and trying to find the Duxter's website, I have where it says click here, and if you click on it, you will be able to go right to that website. So there's no trying to find that website. It's all right there for you. very last thing that I would like to talk about is when you are doing an assignment, you're going to look at this assignment here. We did a living history personal journal every Friday for our students to fill in. But half the time, they did not click this turn in button. So it showed that they were missing work. So when you are doing assignments on Google Classroom, you must hit the turn in button in order for me to know that you completed the assignment. Otherwise, it will tell me that it's missing. Okay, so I think that's the gist of how to use my Google Classroom. I know this is kind of long, but I wanted to make sure you know how to navigate the Google Classroom. If you have any questions, email me or you can ask me in class. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing all of you very soon.